This last part for week 4 will look at the activities that you'll be completing in week 4. First, I would suggest going over feedback from the individual week 3 activities. I did submit documents from your reflective writings where I put comments and sometimes some grammatical suggestions in there, so I would suggest checking those out. There is another video, the Stanford Prison Experiment video. It's about roughly 14 minutes long, so you'll watch that and then read modules 8 and 9. The third online post will ask you to describe an example of how social roles have influenced your own behavior. And this should be a unique example, so as you're getting ready to post your example, definitely check out the other classmates' examples and make sure that yours is different. That'll be due Sunday at midnight, and exam 1 will also be due Sunday at midnight, and that'll cover everything up through last week's content, so the syllabus, the wrap article, and modules 1 through 7. There will be 20 multiple choice questions. Each of those is worth 2 points, and then there will be 4 short answer questions. And you can take the exam up to 2 times, just like the last quiz. Do a brief overview of the group project, just so you get a sense for where we are and where we're going with the group project. So you already selected your topics in week 2. Next week, you will submit your APA formatted reference list. You should have at least 5 references on that. Then after that, you will create an outline of your proposal paper. So this is a research proposal. You're not actually going to be collecting data, but you're going to suggest what you think the results would be if you had collected data in your paper. Towards the end of the semester, if you have an early draft, I would be more than happy to look it over and give you some suggestions, some early feedback. And then in the second to last week, that is when your official final drafts of your papers will be due, and you'll also submit group project presentations. And you can use the same program that I've been using for my presentations. It's called Screencast-O-Matic, and I provided the link for it. It is a free program, so you don't have to pay any money for it. And you will have some kind of visual aid like slides or a poster, and then you'll record audio over it as a group. I created a rubric for the group project components. So we've already done the topic selection. Next up is the APA formatted reference list. So that'll be worth 10 points. And as I mentioned, you want to have at least 5 articles and search for those from high quality sources. So these will be journal articles from peer-reviewed academic journals rather than a popular press article, which is like a news article or a Huffington Post. There might be a popular press article that refers to an academic article, and in that case I would suggest just searching for the actual academic source article. So you'll submit a references page with those references. This will be a Word document that you'll create and then submit rather than typing it in on Scholar. And you'll want to make sure that you format your references according to current APA style. The link there is for the Purdue OWL, which has tons of excellent tips on formatting references, and some things that you definitely want to pay attention to, 4 things in particular: capitalization, abbreviations, punctuation, and italics in your references. So you'll be able to earn 2 points for each reference that is correctly formatted, and there's also an option for some potential extra credit. So if you have more than 5 references, you can earn up to a half point of extra credit for each of those additional references for up to 2 points of extra credit. So if you have at least 4 additional references that are correctly formatted, then you could get up to 2 extra credit points for that. And I also posted a sample paper, like a template for an APA style paper, and the last page of that has an example of a reference that would be correctly formatted. So if you want to use that paper as a guide as you're typing your own papers, it already has a title page that's formatted, it has an abstract page, it has the different sections that you'll have. So you can just start from that if you'd like. It's a Word file, so you can download it and then modify it to have your group's content in it. So to summarize these 3 videos, In part 1, I talked about feedback from activities from week 3 from last week, and then I provided an overview of modules 8 and 9. And included in there in the feedback, I also had the demo video for creating a figure in Excel that you can convert to APA style format. And then in this video, we talked about week 4 activities. So first you'll review week 3 activity feedback. This will be the last of the instructional videos that you'll watch, and then you will also check out that Stanford prison experiment video, which is very interesting. Then you'll read modules 8 and 9 and compose online post 3 and then take exam 1. And you can be working on your APA formatted references for next week. If you have a more general topic, then you might need a little bit more time to kind of filter through the resources that are out there. If you have a more specific topic, it might be a little bit more straightforward. But as always, ask me if you have any questions about how to format things, or if you're not able to find sources that are relevant to your topic. I'd be happy to help you out with that. So enjoy the activities this week and ask me any questions that you have.